Incoming! No!
If you did want to see Boom ID versus Team Adroit, that is over on Beyond the Summer 2. So you can tune into that as well if you are a fan of either of those sides. But this one should be pretty lit, I imagine.
I mean, you have a lot of synergy in Mineski's lineup, to be fair. Just Inkswell into that Ricky.
Even going for a fight right now, whether they just try and swipe the bounty. The Raging is chasing Polison. They might just go into BT though. There's the Inkswell. This is the strategy here from the side of Mineski, and they will find the first blood straight off the bat. And it's one thing we did forget about, John. The Inkswell plus the Ricky Invis is a pretty dangerous combination to have to be up. Meanwhile, bot lane looks like there is a bit of a fight going on. Winter, he'll end up losing his life. Thunderstrike on KP shouldn't really tick him out, and it won't. Again, you
best do is try to maintain your own farm, but I don't think you'll be able to threaten that TA
bot lane, John.
hard.
Bot lane, Polison, Inkswell will be there as well. Death Pulse, and that will get the job done. KP picking up another kill. That'll be the third of it. Ninja Boogie and Raging will move in. Inkswell will be there. Blink Strike will come out as well. Nothing to say. Does get stunned up though. Stroke of Fate misses. Can't really afford to miss those like that though. Raging is still chasing. Nothing to say. Hazard fraction in 5 seconds though. Raging, he does find the kill in the end. Polison could not help the cause with the charm.
All fine.
Mid lane, nothing to say. Get the Spirit Siphon, and now Inkswell as well. Ninja Boogie setting up, and that'll be an easy kill on nothing to say. In fact, he has scouted out this creep stacking going on here from Polison. The Inkswell immediately coming out. The stack will not actually stack up, and Raging with the Stroke of Fate coming in from Ninja Boogie will be a very easy kill on that Shaman. Meanwhile, top lane Velo gonna make a chase onto Arjit. Can he actually take down this Naga Siren? He does have the lasso and will commit it immediately, and that should be a kill. KP will TP in to try and help out, but it was just a bit too late. And VT faded, looking very happy. I imagine he just wants to keep farming up though. Winter getting chased down now by Raging. Glimpse is there onto Moon, but Raging will continue the chase. He'll have the blink in a second or so. The kinetic field will not hold him back either. And with that Orb of Venom, it should be enough slow though. Shackles do come out from Polison. He was just trying to save Winter. The Siren going to be very concerning. Arjit now looking to push down the bot lane. Moon, he does commit the Exorcism as well. Looks like there will be really no response from MYSG. Velo thinking about chasing KP, but is unsuccessful in doing so. And now Moon will actually TP up with the Exorcism. He's going to make the chase, and Velo has no way out of this. He will end up falling. Of course, you did see Winter there with the glimpse, but it did not help the cause. Okay.
Yeah, and Raging Potato's not done yet. He's tracking Winter.
A poor Winter. The bane of every support's existence is, of course, going to be this Ricky. Moon is there with the Spirit Siphon as well. And, well, a very easy kill. VT going to come in as well now. Going to try and go after Raging. Do they even have the detection, though? There's the dust coming in from Velo, so they are going to make this chase. He does have Lasso available as well, but he won't even need to use it. They do finally find Raging. That'll mean about in Mineski. They want to fight. They are looping around as well with Raging and Ninja Boogie, and here comes the Inkswell straight onto Winter. They want to get rid of this Disruptor and ensure there's no kinetic field coming out, and that will be the case. Now they go after Velo as well. Reaper Scythe from KP will get that job done. That'll be a 2 and 11 now. Nothing to say. Trying to push in that mid-tier 1 tower and might find it. The only problem is Arjit is there with the song to set up. Does have a lot of mirror images as well. And this is probably going to be a dead TA. The smoke will come out. The Inkswell as well to follow. What the hell do you do if you're a TA in that instance? And it does feel like they need a bit more farm up on these cores though. They are looping their way up to the top lane where they could go for that T1 tower. Raging, of course, going to keep eyes, but Sentry has been placed, and now the Serpent Wards as well being used, as well as the Lasso. Perhaps a bit of overkill, but they will be able to use those Serpent Wards for the T1, and now Ninja Boogie gets caught out with the glimpse from Winter. That is a great rotation there from the side of MYSG. Mineski certainly not expecting that to occur. Go ahead and pick up the blink first. It is out on the courier right now, though he is being watched. Raging gonna move in with the Inkswell, nothing to say. Gonna realize he's there, but might be too late. Stroke of Fate smoke is there as well. WSG, they are moving in though. Disruptor is a nice static storm coming out, as well as the shackles. Arjit will end up falling, though Raging still making a run for it. And MYSG, well, Velo end up finding Ninja Boogie as well on the Bat Rider. Just a great play again from this Radiant. Be able to go ahead and take that for free. And in fact, it looks like they want to go for more. Raging gonna move up, though there is a sentry there. Looks like he is somewhat aware of that because the kinetic field was there to scout out any observer wards on top of the cliff. So, they'll stick around though. Doesn't realize there's another sentry ward, and now Raging Potato will end up losing his life. Meanwhile, they are chasing for more Serpent Wards on KB. Here comes Velo as well. He doesn't have the lasso available, but it won't matter. KB copying way too much damage in that Firefly. He does use up, but it is not going to matter. He will end up losing his life fairly easily, and another 2 kills going down for the side of MYSG.
Yeah, Mineski is dropping a lot of space here, and that is a bit worrisome. Once they lose this lead, it's really down to those 2 heroes from MYSG to come online. Ooh.
Jid. Those Riptides just flying out from the Naga Siren, and Velo perhaps realizing now he over...
Yeah, it's a bit of a back and forth from both teams, but now it's Mineski's turn to get aggressive. They smoke up again. Gonna go into that jungle and find a kill.
What do they find though? VT Fate is going to be a very nice kill if they can find it. And Raging Potato, he spots him out. Inkswell is there as well. Moon to follow up with the Spirit Siphon. VT, really nothing he can do about this. He will have Jit moving up to the top lane where the Serpent Wards were dropped by the Shaman. They do also have Velo there, though Velo might need to go for a TP, but well, he's going to try. Can they stop it? Arjit has the song, won't need it though. Moon has the Yules, and with that, he has nowhere to go. He will flame break, but it will not help the cause. He will end up losing his life. And KP, he'll go ahead and clean up those Serpent Wards for the team. More Raging, going to move in to the Radiant side jungle, and no sentries to scout. Now the smoke and ultimate being committed onto Polison. Inkswell was on the illusion as well. That won't be great, but now Raging going to continue the chase on Polison. Moon is there as well, and that should be an easy kill, and it will be. Glimpse was there just in case, but now VT. He goes on Moon. It's a lot of damage coming out from that Drow. Can they actually take this Death Prophet down? Silence is there, and now the song. They're going to try and turn this one around. Exorcism being committed. They've caught 2 there, VT. The Soulbind comes out. They can't get away. Double Reaper Scythe comes out as well. That'll be a double coming up for KP, and that is some terrible news for MYSG.
Slip up in map control here for MYSG. They only have that one outer tower in the mid lane, and that's really going to be it left.
Velo. This is a dangerous spot for him, Raging. In fact, they'll use the Yules from Moon to set up. Smoke will be there as well. Can they burst him down before the TP? They absolutely can. Velo, he was just trying to... The Manta style is up now on Arjit. They are going to move in, Raging again with the Inkswell. The Static Storm was committed as well, just for the Ricky. Polison, though, going to cop the Reaper Scythe. It will not matter. The Static Storm was committed, and now VT Faded trying to go onto the Ricky, although they've lost Winter. KB moving on to VT Faded. He is trapped up. He is dead as well. Another double coming out for Arjit. They'll take a tier 2 tower, and they might even take a tier 3.
I don't see this push stopping, indeed. Like, they do have all the tools they need. I believe they still have the Aegis as well.
One. Meanwhile, they found Velo as well. He was outside the base, and the Inkswell will cancel the TP off. Oh, they call the GG. They've had enough. So with that, a very convincing game number 1. Arjit with a celebration song goes after nothing to say. They might be able to kill him off before the game ends, but no, they will not. Still 8-24 with a 14k net worth lead.
How he played his hero early on, and I'm actually really impressed.
Do you think they'll run another tri-lane in that off-lane? Like with the Grimstroke and perhaps the Sand King?
You can get away with that. The Bounty Hunter does kind of work like Ricky with his early invis. Of course, you can pull that off. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they force that aggression out. You do kind of have to keep this A.
Winter actually going for the level 1 Stroke of Fate rather than the Inkswell, so... It's not very often you see that on the Grimstroke at level 1, but that is what he's opted for. Now, actually, double Burrow Strike comes out. VT throws out the Ray Fire Blast, and that'll be a first blood on Raging, though. No, Disruption will be there in time. Arjit trying to protect Raging Potato. He does stick charge away. It won't matter in the end. Winter does find the final right click and will find later on who came out on top, though. Double Burrow Strike comes out for Polison. Raging Potato is going to be the target, but nice Disruption will avoid the Inkswell. BT Faded, though, has the follow-up stun, but he will use it on the illusion. And with that, Arjit will chase VT Faded, now out of mana, will stick charge up, but this looks really bad for him. They'll just follow with the final right click from Arjit. It's just a bit of a shame, because that Disruption Illusion actually essentially tricked VT Faded into stunning the wrong thing.
Yeah, really unfortunate for MYSG, but... Paulson?
Well, the poison just ticking him out, and now we do see the Inkswell. He's just trying to get that banner in, but now the disruption comes out. Winter is in big trouble as well. They'll be able to stack up more Shadow Poisons on that Grimstroke, and that should be enough. And it will be. Raging Potato will go ahead and claim that kill as well. Paulson will TP back in onto the shrine to try and help. Paulson will be able to do the same. So, in the mid lane, Ninja Boogie going to show up on Nothing to Say. Death Pulse is coming out. Now, well, the Burrow Strike will be there, and Broken Fate as well, but the Reaper Scythe from Moon will take Paulson down, and Nothing to Say will still be chased down here. He will throw the boat, and that should allow him to survive any further damage coming in. Looks like Mineski won't even care about the Conquer. They'll just start hitting up on that, like, Arjit. Gonna get tracked up by Velo bot lane. Not be able to get that Janata Strike in time. VT opts to go for the treads first, but is still queuing up that Midas. Well, bot lane, they have got the disruption onto Velo. They do get the surround as well. Velo can't really get out of this one. He has been dusted up by VT, trying to help. Mana Void will finish the job, however.
Mid, Kunkka really just trying to get that level 6 on, I guess, with its solo EXP.
Raging Potato getting jumped right now, Nothing to Say. Does TP out, and with that X, should be able to clean up this kill. The Purge will be there from Raging, but it will not help the cause of the no. Maybe it will. Arjit, he jumps in onto Winter. They will find Raging Potato in the end, but now a Mana Void from Arjit will find a trade. Velo again TPing in.
It's almost the same every single game when we watch Mineski.
Well, I mean, DT, at least he has the Midas up, but the only problem is, you look over to Arjit on the Anti-Mage, he has the full Battle Fury up now at about 14 minutes in. 15-minute bounty rune, so this may cause a fight, but Mineski looks like they're just going to be able to claim 4, though no Soulbind will come out on KP. Now the boat coming out onto 2 thanks to Paulson with the setup. They will find 1 on Raging Potato, though Guardian Angel now comes out. They get the Reaper Scythe off onto Paulson. VT Faded, trying to back off. He does have mana for the Reincarnation, so he should be okay, but Mineski aren't exactly guaranteed to back off after the Reincarnate, and it looks like they won't. They are going to move back in onto VT once again. He doesn't have a shrine to run back to. Stroke of Fate will slow them down, but DT, he gets Rod of Atos, and well, there's just no way to survive that. The Courier now being chased down by Velo, but he won't find it in the end. I believe they did get 1 track kill at least onto Raging Potato, but how much does that really matter when you just lost your position 1?
Yeah, again, it's a bit...
Bot lane now being pushed in, and while you have KP there, there's really nothing to be afraid of. Now Moon's going to join in as well, and he has a dust available on him.
Ooh.
So dust up Paulson. He will go for the Burrow Strike, but Arjit will blink straight on top, and Paulson has nowhere to go. That looks like it's going to be another tier 2 tower to the way of Mineski.
At least this Manta style up.
Oh, they found Velo again mid lane. Reaper Scythe being committed. It's not quite enough, but KP will manage to get the final right click in. Fight on the side of MYSG and get a lot of track kills. I mean, that could really turn all of it around, but I look at this draft from Mineski and I wonder, how do you even kill these guys off? They are going to move in now. Raging Potato, in fact, no, they'll go onto Paulson. Doom being committed, and he cannot get away, though they may find the Doom now. The Tidebringer hit, though, does not connect onto Ninja Boogie. They didn't get the angle right. They are moving in to try and fight, but again, you have...
It's like sub 20 minutes. That's pretty darn good considering the start MYSG had overall.
They get a stun off onto the Necrophos. Now Moon losing a lot of HP. Stroke of Fate as well, though Moon still surviving. He will go down. He could not heal himself up with the silence, and now a secondary kill. This is what MYSG needed. Can they find more? They have an X onto Arjit. There's a Torrent with the follow-up stun. Guardian Angel will come out, however, and now they might even go for a fight here on Mineski, though. No, they will back off to safety. KP, though, going to be chased down. Stun does connect. He's so tanky, though, on this Omni Knight. Meanwhile, mid lane, they have found Raging Potato, though he can't get the Purge off in time. In fact, he did onto Velo, but it's not going to matter too much. 3 heroes going down for Mineski, all of them being... So, the side of MYSG. Smoke up. They can find these 2 kills to be massive, and they do get the X. Now the boat as well, flying in with the double burrow strike. That's going to be a lot of gold again for MYSG. 2 track kills. Mineski can't be as confident as they were just 5 minutes ago.
Understand they just need to group up as 5 and punish the split up from Mineski. So if they keep this up again, it's going to be the way back in for MYSG, and that gold lead does shrink ever more for Mineski.
Gonna get jumped on by Arjit. They do have help from KP coming in though. The Inkswell is there. Still, the DJ and Aura slowing down VT Faded so much, and he has no mana to reincarnate this time around. Now Arjit looking for more. They found nothing to say though. Torrent will be there and does connect on 2. Raging is making the chase. Doesn't have the ultimate to use, but won't even need it. Nothing to say. He's got no mana left to spam out. They'll find 2 kills on Arjit on that end. They'll claim the top tier 1 tower at the very least, so a nice little gold boost once again to the side of MYSG. But now an immediate smoke will come out from Mineski. They want to try and fight straight after picking up the Aegis. You know, Polison's in that mid lane. They will just stop and they'll go from straight away. Polison, Burrow Strike is there, but the Rod of Atos was also there from Moon, and now a Reaper's Scythe will finish the job off.
That's a 1
with that Aegis, feeling very comfortable. Hey, stop it. Arjit jumps in onto Winter, though. Will again back off. Now, who have they found there? It is Mello on the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, a disruption in the back. Nice torrent there, though. VT Faded getting trapped out and has no mana once again, though. No, he does. He actually ended up getting the reincarnate off just in time, and now he'll go again. Arjit gonna make the chase. Oh, Soulbind will be there, and a very nice one at that from Winter. Will save the day for VT for the moment, though. Raging. Ends up fighting it with the Purge. Is that a 3-man torrent coming out? And now the burrow into the epicenter as well from Polison. It's a massive one, but nobody actually ends up falling. Now the Doom comes out, nothing to say. Cannot help out. He will buy back immediately. Polison as well, going down that T3 tower. Not going to be long for this world. Mineski boys, they can reset so easily with all these heals being pumped out from the Omni and the Necrophos, and now a disruption. They found nothing to say. That's a dieback on this Punka if he falls right now, and he will. They will call GG well played on MYSG, and it looks like Mineski will be your first grand finalist for these SEA close qualifiers. Why not just bounce to dive at the end as well? Again, Mineski, they have had 4 convincing games today.
to go into the late game, but just end so fast, and